You guessed it, it's about that time again. It's the collection update time, and I've got some stuff from a local place called Cheap Thrills. I got one from eBay, one from Wally World, and quite a few from Amazon. Let's get into this update. First, we're going to go to Cheap Thrills Records. It's a local record shop that sells used movies too, and of course used CDs, records, everything. I was lucky to find this from Severin, Devil's Honey. Yeah, this is a Lucio Fulci film, and it's really out there. It's a little different than most of his other movies. Pitch Perfect Sleaze Mania is what it says. And yeah, this movie... It's got a girl kind of getting off to a saxophone in a way. Rousey kept saying, man, this is almost close to being porn. I said, no, it's not. It's an Italian sleaze fest. That's what it is. So there, Devil's Honey, it is what it is. It's good for shits and giggles, or get with your buddies and drink a beer or whatever and watch. eBay purchase. I've always remember seeing this back in the day, and I think it's the only movie I ever seen Sylvester Stallone on the cover with a beard in a movie, period. Nighthawks right here. It's got Rutger Hauer in it too, and Billy D. Williams from Star Wars. They're cops, and they're hunting down a terrorist from 1981. I've never seen this. And the only other movie I remember, Rocky IV for a little bit, Sylvester Stallone had a beard in. So this is real true grit here, baby, and it's comical seeing him in a movie. It was right after, I think, Rocky II, probably, when they made this. But it's a pretty good movie. I've seen it. I was watching documentary Terror in the Isles here recently, and I happened to notice that this was on there, and they showed a few scenes from it. So added it to the wish list and got it really quick from eBay. The next one up from Walmart. I got it a few days after it came out, not the very first day. The extended cut of Halloween Kills. Yes, I loved it. I actually like this movie. I know some people shit on it. I don't know why. I don't know what else they want. I think it was pretty good. I love the kills in it. I love Big John, Little John. The alternate ending on here is pretty cool too. You have to check it out for the extended cut. It's not a whole lot. A little extra gore and stuff. Changes a little bit near the end and stuff. But got the embossed slipcase. There's the back, and I cannot wait till the next one comes out. This one was definitely better than the 2018 one. And all the rest of the stuff I got here is from Amazon. Quite a bit of stuff. This is from Code Red, Devil Times 5. It has a young Leif Garrett in it. I think he was like 12 years old when he did it. Sorrel Book is in it too. If y'all don't know that name, he played Boss Hogg on the Dukes of Hazzard. It's a little weird in this one. He's got a mustache. He's got kind of grayish hair instead of white. And he still had the receding hairline or whatever, but he wore glasses. It took me a few minutes to, it's like, it really is Boss Hogg. A little bit skinnier too. This movie's out there. It's really crazy. It's kids from a mental place, and they wreck in a van, and they go up to this cabin in the woods where there's, they snowed in. And these kids are just crazy, and they start killing off people and stuff. It's out there. So yeah, 1974, Devil Times 5. And next up is a Kino release. This is John Saxon, Cannibal Apocalypse. This was great. If you have not ever seen this, you got to check this out. You can probably get it on Tubi or Prime or whatever you want, or you can buy the physical media like I do. Great movie. Love this movie. It's basically like zombies. They're not your traditional zombies. It's more of a cannibal thing with them. They're just eating the flesh and stuff, and they're just running around still. It's still kind of zombie wise, you know what I mean. But yeah, I love the cover on this. Love this movie. Great movie. John Saxon. If you don't know what this is, you got to get it. Check it out. Next up is a early 80s film. This is put out by Kino 2. This is The Pit. I had never seen this. I always wanted to check it out. I remember seeing the VHS when I was a kid and stuff. This kid is creepy as hell in this movie. But he finds this pit in the back in the woods, and these little creatures are in it, and they have to eat. So he feeds them people that are mean to him and stuff, basically. Get rid of the meanies. I won't spoil the ending to you. It's got a twist ending to the end. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and he's obsessed with his babysitter too, real bad. He's just got a creep vibe to him. Next two that I have are upgrades from VHS, the Collector's Series. This is Vestron, The Gate. Me and Rousey watched this the other night. She had never seen The Gate. Stephen Dorff played in real young. She never seen a movie when he was young or whatever. So yeah, had to upgrade this one. And this one's from Scream Factory. They had The Gate 2, which she hasn't watched this one yet, but we will watch it in time. It's not as good as the first one, but you know, I wanted to go ahead and get them both. Got them both from Amazon pretty cheap. Next one was an upgrade that I haven't had in a while. I used to have this movie in VHS and sold it probably about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. Just now upgrading it. Blu-ray DVD combo. This is a Scream Factory 2, Sleepaway Camp. Classic here. I don't know what else to say about it, you know. Got to meet Felissa Rose a few years back at Scarefest. Real nice person. And, I mean, the ending alone is worth getting this movie. That's all I can say. Next up, which this one's from? This is one of them RLJE films, The Owners. This movie was pretty good. Me and Rousey watched it. Kind of took me back to watching, if you ever seen Lucio Fulci's The House of Clocks. It kind of reminds you of that or whatever. These kids are going to do this home invasion. They're trying to, you know, they're going to steal stuff from these people. These people come back on them, and then there's a twist, and these people are nuts. These old people are really out there, and then they end up trying to run for their lives instead of trying to rob them and stuff. So it's a pretty good movie. It kind of reminds me of Lucio Fulci's House of Clocks, because that's similar to that way. I saw this online, and this is one of them RLJUs, or RLJE. Why don't you just make a damn name to it? I don't know. An absolute American classic, 5 stars. The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. Sam Elliott. This one, I don't know how to explain this movie. This is really out there. The Hitler part was pretty decent, and then when they get to the Bigfoot part, years later when he's old, that's the weirdest Bigfoot I've ever seen in the woods. It's out there. I don't know. Just, you have to check it out yourself. Next up was a disappointing movie I've seen everybody get. It's Nicolas Cage and the Pig. A really, really slow movie. And it was taking me somewhere that I thought was going to be in different directions than it really was. And it just was not that good. I don't know. I need to check it out again. It says the best work Nicolas Cage ever done. That's what it says on the back. I don't believe that. Don't believe it. It's just a weird movie. It really was. It's just a weird freaking movie. I can't say no more else about it. Next one is a cool Criterion collection of the Princess Bride. This is made like a little book. This is pretty cool. Check it out. As You Wish on the back. Got that feel of one of them books. Open it up, and there is the Blu-ray, and then there is pages and the story in a book, basically. I mean, it's got all the pages there. It's pretty cool. It's only my second Criterion. I'm going to try to get more Criterion releases. Got it off of Amazon pretty cheap. If you go somewhere like Barnes & Noble's, it's like $40, but I got it on there for $20, half the price. So Amazon's a good place to check out your Criterion collections, but I have not ever seen this until just recently when me and Rousey watched it. It's alright. It doesn't live up to the hype where I don't understand why everybody's so crazy of it. But it's got Andre the Giant in it, and I just recently got a figurine from the movie The Princess Bride with Andre's character, so I wanted to see it. I've always seen clips and stuff of it growing up and everything, just never got around to watching it. But I had to add the Criterion to my collection. And that is it. All them from Amazon right there. So yeah, Amazon, Walmart, eBay, and Cheap Thrills Records. That's the collection update. If you've seen any of these or like any of these movies or want to see any of these movies, give me a comment at the bottom and remember to subscribe and like this video. Till next time.